Okay, so we had a question from Grace. When do you use existence and uniqueness proofs? The answer is when you see these magic words in a statement that you're looking for. So if you see a there exists, or if you see an existential quantifier, then you want to use an existence proof. If you see there exists a unique, then you want to use a uniqueness proof. And a uniqueness proof is really kind of an extension of an existence proof, right? A uniqueness proof has an existence proof as its first step, and then it keeps going and does the uniqueness part. So it's kind of like step 2 of an existence proof. A uniqueness proof is kind of like step 2. Other questions? Anything else?
When you said the magic words, what my internet totally cut out for a
No,
second.
you're fine. So there exists and there exists a unique. So those
Okay.
are your magic words. There exists and there exists a unique. Those are your magic words that you're looking for. Other questions? Grace? Yes.
Okay, I think what I meant was, when is it like useful, I guess? Because when we're doing this, we're basically proving that a number is a number and it's the only number. So
Yes.
are there tricky ones?
There are. So this is useful in like, so my mind immediately goes to cryptography, okay, because that's the class that I'm going to teach next. And there are some procedures that we have. So today, for example, we're going to talk about primality testing in cryptography. I give you a huge giant number, and we want to know whether that number is prime or composite. It's a long story, and it is interesting, but not to you. There's no good way to do that. There's no good way to do that, okay? So we have some things called primality tests, and they're okay, but the problem is sometimes they don't work. Sometimes they give you the wrong answer. Sometimes they tell you that a number is composite when it's actually prime. So an existence proof would be really helpful in that type of situation. There exists a number that gives the wrong output for this test, so that we know that this test sometimes gives us the right answer, but sometimes doesn't. That would be an example of when you would want to use an existence proof. Does that make sense? Kind of, sort of? Okay. There's also some examples, if I'm thinking about abstract algebra, when you want to come up with a counterexample. Existence proofs are probably sometimes better for coming up with a counterexample. Like we talked about, the converse of a theorem isn't always true, right? The contrapositive of a theorem is always true, but the converse isn't. So an existence proof might be a good thing to use to find an example that the converse is false. Those are kind of 2 basic places where you might use an existence proof. Is that better? Better level? Okay. All right. Anybody else? Other questions? Existence and uniqueness proofs. Anything else? Okay. I will send out a homework assignment, no reading assignment because we're done with the chapter. So I'll send out a homework assignment. Make sure, please, to resubmit your revised grading scheme. So take a look at that. It is on Moodle. Send me an email if you're having issues with it, but go ahead and get that resubmitted so we can do accurate grades. And then Wednesday we'll review, and Friday will be test, and again, we'll start earlier on Friday. Anything else? Last call for questions. Going once, going twice. Everybody give me a thumbs up that you're good to go. Awesome. Okay, I will see you on Wednesday. Have a lovely day. Bye.